Hi guys, I'll teach you how to use this Edelweiss mobile app now. So this is a very good charting soft application for mobile on the go. I generally check charts on mobile only. So I will just show you. Okay, I have made a watch list also on this. So let's scan some watch list stocks. Okay, so Harrison Malayalam today it made a 52-week high. You can search any year also. See, we'll just check Harrison Malayalam. I've already posted a chart on my handle also a few days back. So this is the daily chart. You click on the screen on the right side. You'll get weekly, monthly, and daily and time frames. So then generally look at daily, weekly, or monthly. Monthly also very rarely you need it. So daily and weekly are the best time frames to search. And here is the on the top side you have a line chart, the area chart, the candlestick chart. So if you zoom you can see the candles. Use two fingers to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, and then the bar chart, open, high, low, close chart. So on daily it is not able to clear this resistance, but it is a breakout on weekly, and it has to sustain about 95 then this week. But just to be, already we have got a position at lower levels, so we'll just keep tracking it how it goes. Then when it goes up we'll add more. So this is the bar chart. Again we'll switch to candlestick and go to weekly chart. Weekly. So here's the breakout coming here. So on the left side you have technical studies, simple moving averages, exponential moving averages. We were taught using exponential moving averages by Nuresh sir. So rest of the indicators I don't use. I use RSI also. Mostly on mid caps you don't need RSI, but still it it is for your confirmation biases. Just a trend line breakout will work most of the time. And then in this trending market, rest of the indicators I don't follow. I never tried it also. This Bollinger Bands also I don't understand what are they. So let's see. And I don't know how to use apply also. If you see, it has already given uh, breakout out of this bands most of the time, and all have failed. So I don't know how people use this indicator. So I'll just uncheck the Bollinger Band indicator, and here is the trend line you have to draw like this wherever you pause, wherever you can draw it. So it has to connect all significant tops to confirm the breakout. So it will be a just a trend line breakout, multi-year breakout, and it has to sustain above this trend line. That's around 9091 for this week. Then or else we have to carry forward till next week to see how much can it sustain. So that's why I have added only half, and I will add half more above 95, closing above 95 this week, because previously 2 weeks back also it gave a breakout, yeah, but it could not sustain. So this candle is still not good. So on the left side, then here you have the option of drawing a horizontal line. Channel, it is difficult to draw on this mobile application. So horizontal line, the more flatter the breakouts, the more probability of get hitting the targets. So it is a breakout of about 94, and it is not sustaining. So I did not update this in last 2 days. It is not able to sustain above this trend line, but whenever it breaks out it will straight away rally to 150, mostly 150 in coming 6 months, 1 year time frame. So and a good volume pickup also recently, post demonetization, after demonetization. So just buy and hold, and the stop loss is 10% for such a uh, major move. So I have already added at 84. So stop loss is deep around 78 for me, and I will trail it if it goes above 95. I'll add more, and then I'll make my stop loss to 85 again. And this is the support zone around 84. So it should hold 84 also. Good risk reward out here for the stock. Okay. So you can just check out many stocks out here. Tanla Solutions, another stock on the watch list. It failed last time. It didn't fail, but it not give a move on the expected lines. It was a weekly breakout out here, flat breakout, horizontal, and it did. It's still in the breakout zone, but don't know what happened to the stock. It is a good cup and handle, proper cup and handle, and look to add around 50 again. I it needed to sustain above this level, but it did not. So probably because of some result, see around 68 on around 66, 65, it failed out. It was a good resistance zone for the stock. So it's very simple. It's very simple to track stocks on uh, mobile application, and if you keep it simple, you will make good amount of money, decent amount of money all the time. And in a trending market, everything works. So just keep this stock on watch list. Add around 50 to 53, and let's see how it does. So we'll have a good risk reward out here on the stock, and the stop loss for the stock would be around 47. Good support area, and probably this stock will do above 100, and mostly a rounding bottom formation also going ahead on the monthly chart. Let's look on the monthly chart. So rounding bottom formation, possibility of a five bagger, and this is very difficult to trade. A rounding bottom formation stock is very difficult to trade. To invest, uh, one can invest if one has a good fundamental analysis on the stock, and if you get a rounding bottom formation, you can keep on adding above. You can keep averaging on the upside, so you can ride it all the way. So keep this stock on the watch list. And if you want me to tell you something more on the stocks and what to see and what not to see, these are the flat breakouts are the most easiest breakouts to trade, very easily tradable, and it should do well. I will give you another example of IFB Industries. 2 weeks back, it gave a good breakout on weekly chart, and again it tested the support zone and it rallied. So here was the breakout, and it is resisting around now lifetime highs. So this is the weekly chart of IFB Industries. It is already a trending stock from 2013-14. Already a 10 bagger for people who have invested around uh, 60 or 100 zones. So 5-10 bagger it is already in last 3 years. So it is a trending stock, always to be kept on watch list whenever market dips. In a correction, you should close all these stocks because they can fall all the way to the support zones, 200 levels. So possibly it won't come, but still market से कुछ भी हो सकता है. So I will just show you zooming in on this stock. So this stock gave a weekly breakout out here, a clean breakout. Candle was clean, and it went up, then retested the trend line, a shake up below, not shake up below the trend line, breakout trend line, and the size of the pattern is around 250 bucks. So from 570 250 to 250 plus 250 is 800 rupees. So it should do. Let's see, or mostly it will halt out here going ahead. Around the 52-week high or all time high. अरे बघा, delete, delete. So the 52-week high is around 700, and again it will retrace from 700 and make a handle. So it will form another cup and handle, and then try to break out and touch probably 1050 to 1500 next 2 to 3 years if the markets keep trending like this. Yeah. So yeah, let's. This is for today. Small. I will make small videos like this going ahead. I'll be free this time for next 2 3 months. So I will try to make as much video as possible and try to teach you all. And on Nifty, I will give you my view on Nifty. Nice. So Nifty, it's already this week closing above 8920 is very important. So it may be a false breakout, but if it gives out, and you must have checked Nuresh sir's blog. He has mentioned what are the possibilities on Nifty. You can check that chart and review, keep updating on it for your knowledge. And this is a weekly chart. So the size of the pattern is $1,000 on the handle and 2,000 bucks on for the cup. So from 9,000 to 9,000 plus 12,000 target in next 1 year is very likely if it gives a huge breakout, and if it holds. Main thing is it should hold the breakout, and then RSI, weekly RSI for the Nifty, let's check it. So it is still not broken out, it is not bullish yet, and it is very difficult to draw a trend line on RSI in this. I think I don't draw a trend line on RSI, it's not possible. So let's see how it reacts on daily chart. If you ask me, I will short around 9,000, 9,100. There's significant resistance out there, 9,100, 9,000, and we'll see. If we get a reversal tomorrow, then we might have a negative divergence on possibly a negative divergence on Nifty, and possibly a sharp, not a sharp fall, but a slow fall around 8,800, 8,650 possibly. Very difficult, but can't say anything. Markets markets are all time supreme, and candlestick, it has formed a doji, and doji near a top is very, you say, very risky near a top, significant top. So here also it formed a doji around in January, but nothing happened. Many dojis have been formed, So nothing is happening on daily. It's just trending up. Okay, and here was a significant bottom which was made on Nifty, which I covered also. This is the bottom, and it should hold whenever a crash comes, or crash or correction comes. 8250 will hold mostly, because it made a significant bottom after a good correction. It won't come all the way down to 8250 in a quick time, but still you cannot say anything. Markets are very tricky most of the time. Yeah, chalo, then good night. And if you want me to cover something else, just mention below in the comments section. I will try to post more videos going ahead.